Shalom family. Australia is planning to spend $35 billion on its navy as tensions with China increase. I want you to imagine, if you look at all the amounts of money now suddenly being spent in nations around the world to revamp and modernize their weapon systems, their navies, their air forces, their nuclear weapons, preparing for World War III and their direct involvement in it. If all that money, if half that money could have been used in a different way, what sort of differences could we have made to electricity, to people that don't have food, farms, all sorts of things? Can you imagine the good that could have been done? But instead, the whole world is preparing for war, death, destruction. Tensions have been running high with China in the Indo-Pacific, so it came as no surprise on February the 20th when Australia announced its plans to improve its navy. As shared on the Australian Ministry of Defence's webpage, the Australian government has allocated over $35 billion for the defense project, which will be completed over the next 10 years. This is the most considerable build-up of the navy since World War II, right before World War III. The government statement says the plan is to increase the number of significant surface warships in the Royal Australian Navy from 11 to 26. However, the submarines are not expected to be built and ready for use until sometime in early, go for it, what date? You got it, 2030. 2030, 2030, 2030, constantly in our faces. Everyone preparing, everything running full speed ahead for everything, for the final week of mankind. Keep shining your light, keep standing up for the truth, and keep staying in the Word of God. Shalom.